Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can see the you can see modern theory of cost, right? So our traditional theory of cost is over. What we have done, we have discussed the short run cost curves and long run cost curves in the traditional theory of cost. And today we are starting with the modern theory of costs. Okay. In modern theory of cost also we will have to in modern theory of cost also we will have to study the different short run cost curves and the long run cost curves. Okay, but there will be some difference in the slopes, in the descriptions of the curves, they will be different. So you have to practice a lot. What do the modern theory of cost says and the traditional theory of cost says, that you have to separately practice. So the modern theory of cost differs from the traditional theory of costs with regards to the shape of the cost curves. With regard to the shapes of the cost curves. In the traditional theory, the cost curves are almost U-shaped, right? Almost all the cost curves, the main cost curves are all U-shaped in traditional theory. But in the modern theory, which is based on empirical evidences, that means which is based on more practicalities, more practical behavior of the market, behavior of the consumer, behavior of the firms, all those practicalities are considered. And in the modern theory, the short run SAVC curve, that means short run average variable cost curves, and the SMC, that is short run marginal cost curves, will coincide with each other. Okay, so this SAVC and SMC, that is marginal cost curves, in as per the modern theory of cost, will coincide with each other and are a horizontal straight line over a wide range of output. So I'm not showing you the diagram now. Once I show you the diagram, then we can understand them better. So we will see that SAVC and SMC will coincide, and both of them will be horizontal straight line over a wide range of output. So far, the long run average cost and the long run marginal cost curves are concerned, they are L-shaped rather than U-shaped. You remember LSC and LMC curve in the traditional theory? Last thing that we did in traditional theory, they were almost U-shaped. But as per the modern theory of cost, they will be L-shaped rather than the U-shaped. We'll discuss below the nature of the short run and the long run cost curves according to the modern theory. So we are starting today with the discussion of short run cost curves. As in the traditional theory, the short, am I audible? I have to check.
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. If I become unaudible in any point of time, please one of you unmute and tell, okay? Alright, so as in the traditional theory, the short run curves in the modern theory of costs are the average fixed cost, short run average variable cost, short run average cost, and short run marginal cost curve. So similar to the traditional theory, in modern theory also we will have four different types of costs. As usual, they will be derived as usual they are derived from the total costs, which are divided into total fixed costs and total variable cost. So you remember we started with the same concept in traditional theory also. We had first identified the total cost thing, then what are the elements in total cost, all those things we had verified, and then we started with the discussion. So in modern theory also, so in the modern theory also, the discussion will start from there. They will be derived from the total costs, which are divided into total fixed cost and the total variable cost. In the modern theory, the SAVC and SMC curves will have a saucer shape or bowl type shape rather than a U shape. Okay, they will somewhat look like either a saucer you can say, or it is a flatter bowl you can say. They will have a look like that, not a perfect U shape like we saw in traditional theory. As the average fixed cost curve is a rectangular hyperbola, the short run average cost curve has a U shape even in the modern version. So you remember, I'll not take you back to the traditional theory of cost, but do you remember that since the average variable cost will always depicts a rectangular hyperbola form, that is why the short run average cost curve is also a U shape. Is also a U shape in the modern theory. In the modern theory. Economists have investigated on the basis of empirical studies this behavior pattern of the short run cost curves. Okay, so after matching with the empirical evidences, the economists have verified this behavior of the behavior pattern of the short run cost curves, and they have told that this should be the shapes. What are the things? What are the two shapes? First is short run average cost, which will be a U shape on one here also, but the short run average variable cost and short run marginal cost curve, which were also almost U shape, and the average variable cost was almost U shape, and marginal cost was touching the average variable cost from the lower left hand side, and it was going upwards, right? So it won't happen like that here. The SAVC and SMC will be of a saucer shape, and the SAC, that is short run average cost curve, will be U shape. According to the economists, a modern farm chooses such a plant which it can operate easily with the available direct variable direct factors. So, according to the modern theory, the economists have evaluated that the farms are smarter here in this as per the empirical evidences. What will they do is they will choose such a plant only where it will be able to operate easily only with the available variable factors. Such a plant possesses some reserve capacity and much flexibility. So, a plant will be chosen in such a way which will be flexible in nature and which will accustom to the farm's operations properly, so that the farm can easily, utilizes all its factors and minimize the cost to the fullest. The farm installs this type of plant in order to produce the maximum rate of output over a wide range to meet any increase in demands for its fat product. So what the modern farm does actually, they select such a plant where they can easily install any kind of facilities, easily can revert to any other type of facilities, all those things, flexibility and then reserve of the fullest capacity of the plant, all those amenities will be there, and then the farm chooses the plant in such a way so that they can produce a maximum amount of output over a wide range, that means for a very long period of time, in order to meet any increase or fluctuation in the demand for its product. Okay, so that smart behavior of the farm has been identified by the modern economists. Now, the saucer-shaped SAVC and SMC curves are shown in the figure 7. The figure which you can see on your screen, it shows the saucer-shaped SAVC and SMC curve. Draw this diagram in your copy, please. Draw this diagram in your copy. In the x-axis, you will draw output. In the y-axis, you will draw the costs. And draw saucer-shaped curves. Okay. First, you draw one big saucer. Name it as SAVC. And SMC, you see, first it is starting a little bit of messy kind of thing. It goes down, then upward, then finally it meets with the SAVC curve. To begin with, both the curves first fall up to point A. To begin with, both the curves first fall up to point A, and the SMC curve lies below the SAVC curve. So both of these curve will start to fall. You draw the SMC in such a way that you show it as falling. Then the diagram, it is little bit increasing, no? Don't draw it like that. Show it like it is falling only. Draw it like SAVC only, but it will be below SAVC till the point A. To begin with, both the curves will first fall up to the point A, and the SMC curve will lie below the SAVC curve. The falling part of the SAVC shows the reduction in costs due to better utilization of the fixed factor and the consequent increase in skills and productivity of the variable factor. So how do you justify this falling part of the SAVC, that is average variable cost curve? Because it will fall because it shows the reduction in cost. Falling means reducing, no? Falling means cost is reducing. Why the reduction will occur? It will occur due to the better utilization of the fixed factor and the consequent increase in skills and productivity of the variable factor. Because for this time period up to A, everyone will have a time period where they can increase their skills and productivity related to the variable factor, that is labor. So the labor, skills and productivity will go on increasing, and since the productivity goes on increasing, and because of the fixed cost utilization of all those fixed factor within the plant, the till point A, there will be reduction in the total short run average variable cost. Understood? Have you drawn this diagram? Please tell me, have you drawn this diagram? I asked you to draw this diagram. Have you drawn? Tell me, have you drawn this diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
No one else? I don't know what you are doing. Please draw this diagram, okay? It's very easy to draw. Draw this. So till
Okay.
A, the SAVC and SMC will fall, but SMC will be lower, will be at a lower, will lie below the SAVC curve. So why this happens? Because in this time period, the labor, they can increase their skills and productivity, and since the utilization of the fixed factor is to R2 is fullest, that's why the cost will go on falling. With better skills, the wastes in raw materials are also being reduced and the better utilization of the whole plant is reached. So, with the inclusion of better skills, all the wastages in the raw materials are also reduced and the plant can be better utilized till this point. So far as the flat stretch of the saucer shaped SAVC curve over quantity 1 Q1 and Q2. Now look at the part between Q1 and Q2. It is flat, no? It is flat stretch of the saucer shaped SAVC curve. Over this Q1 and Q2 range of output is concerned, how this is happening? The empirical evidence reveals that the operation of a plant within this wide range exhibits constant returns to scale. Okay, the returns to scale will be constant, will be stagnant in this range between Q1 and Q2. The empirical evidence depicts that the due to the plant operation within this range, it exhibits a constant returns to scale. That is why the cost is also a stagnant one. It is going flatter. See, no change. The reason for the saucer-shaped SAVC curve is that the fixed factor is divisible. The SAVC curve, that is short-run average variable cost curve, are constant over a large range up to the point at which all of the fixed factor is used. Moreover, the firm's SAVC curve cost tend to be constant over a wide range of output because there is no need to depart from the optimal combination of labor and capital in those plants that are kept in the operation. Okay, this SAVC in the practical, I mean in the modern theory of cost, the for the SAVC, that is the short-run average variable cost curve of the firms, they also tends to remain constant over a wide range of output. Why? Because there is no need to depart from the optimal combination of labor and capital because they are also utilizing the optimal combination well. And why to depart from this condition and take out something different? They are doing well and they are earning constant returns to scale. They are able to achieve that position. So why would they move from this optimal combination of the labor and capital? So it is said that in modern theory of cost that the short run average variable cost will remain constant over a wide range of output because there will be no need, no necessity. Like in traditional theory, only one point was the optimal, no? But here, a wide range will be optimum. The range from Q1 to Q2 is all optimum. And in practical implication, it suggests the firm will not move from this optimal position very soon. It will remain it for a wide range of output. Thus, there is a large range of output over which the SAVC curve will be flat. Over that range, SMC and SAVC are equal and are constant per unit of output. So here you see in the diagram, both SMC and SAVC are also meeting each other, isn't it? Both of them are same. One curve is overlapping on the other curve. That means what? Both SMC and SAVC are same, are constantly same in this range, right? So, where was I? Thus, there is a large range of output over which the SAVC curve will be flat. Over that range, the short-run marginal cost and short-run average variable cost are equal and are constant per unit of output. The farm will therefore continue to produce within this range Q1 and Q2 reserve capacity of the plant as shown in the figure. So that is the best part of the plant's production from the range Q1 and Q2. So they will either it's also not that they will keep on producing a certain amount, but they will be within this range Q1 and Q2. That will give the optimum value to the farm. After point B, where was point B? Point B was at the end of the point of the output Q2, end of this range. Starting of this range was A till which SAVC and SMC were falling, but SMC will be lying below SAVC, and then from point A till the point B, both SMC and SAVC will be same. After that, what will happen? After point B, both SAVC and SMC curve starts to rise. When the farm departs from its normal or the load factor of the plant in order to obtain higher rates of output beyond Q2, it leads to higher SAVC and SMC. Now, for a very long time, when the farm will stay within that range, and if the farm tries to move from that normal position and desire to obtain higher rates of output which is beyond Q2, then that point of time will lead the farm towards higher SAVC and SMC. So you see in the diagram, after point B, both this SMC and SAVC are increasing. Isn't it? Both of them are increasing. Till point A, both of the curves were decreasing. Now after point B, both the curves are increasing. The increase in costs may be due to the overtime operations of the old and less efficient plant, leading to frequent breakdowns, wastage of raw materials, reduction in labor productivity, and increase in labor costs due to overtime operations. Now, when you use a single facility for a long period of time, what will happen? That there will be breakdown in that plant. There will be wastage of raw materials. Boredom will come. All those factors will start to work. Like when you buy a cell phone for the first, say 3 or 4 months, say 6 months, maybe maximum 1 year, you will be able to use it optimum to its optimum level. But after 1 year, what will happen? Your phone's memory will get dumped with lot of useless things. Then you need to clean up. So a lot of time will be eaten up by your cell phone. Then you will also lose interest in using your old cell phone. So similarly, in the plants also, in practical phenomena that will occur. There will be reduction in the labor productivity. There will be frequent breakdowns. There will be wastages. Then also there will be increase in the labor cost, because if you keep on using the same plant and you want to produce more products, obviously you will have to pay overtime fees to the laborers. You will have to pay overtime wages, isn't it? So there will be increase in labor cost also. In the rising portion of the SAVC curve beyond the point B, the SMC will lie above it. We will discuss till this much only today, and your homework will be to draw this diagram and explain this part in your copy. So very simple. Till A, both the curve it decreases. From A to B, both of them are exactly same and flat. You can use a ruler also for drawing this part. So and after point B, SMC and VC both will increase, but SMC will be above SAVC now. Till A it was below, but after B it will be above SAVC. Why this will happen, we'll see next day. Okay. So please, your homework is what? You will have to draw this diagram and explain the paragraphs which you have discussed today. Okay, before that, I will share the link here because I will upload this link in Moodle by night. Till that time, you all will sleep. You all will fall asleep. So I am sharing this link in the chat box. Okay, in the chat box, I am sharing the link. Copy this link. All right, copy this link. Here you will get both traditional modern theory. It's a very good note which I found yesterday. So for traditional theory, you can follow the previous one also, and this one also you can follow. Here, modern theory also is very nicely explained. So I have taken up this link that is shared now. You can follow during the daytime for writing your note. Now please respond. Abhay Sharma,
Present, ma'am.
Aditya, Alsaba, Aman, Goel, Aman Sharma, Ananta, Angela,
Present, ma'am.
Anish, Anisha,
Present, ma'am.
Ankit, Anmol,
Yes, ma'am.
Gupta.
Yes, ma'am.
You're Gupta. Okay. Anmol Lama, Bhavesh, Bikash, Vishwadeep, Taru,
Present, ma'am.
Chirag, Deepik, Sarthak,
Present, ma'am.
Girish, Himani, Jaya,
Present, ma'am.
Ashish,
Present, ma'am.
Meghna, Mehul, Parveen, Muskan Agarwal 21,
Present, ma'am.
Muskan Agarwal 59, Neha, Nikhil, Nishita,
Present, ma'am.
Nupur,
Present, ma'am.
Piyush,
Present, ma'am.
Pragati, Rageshwar, Prashant, Pratham, Preeti, Poonam, Ronak Majhi, Ravi,
Present,
Riyant,
ma'am.
Riya Lama, Rohan, Ronak Agarwal,
Yes, ma'am.
Sahil,
Present, ma'am.
Shama, Srishti,
Yes, ma'am.
Sneha, Saurav, Sarkar,
Present, ma'am.
Saurav Agarwal, Srishti,
Present, ma'am.
Ruhana,
Present, ma'am.
Sujit,
Present, ma'am.
Surneet,
Present, ma'am.
Swati,
Present, miss.
Swayam, Tanya, Yash,
Present, ma'am.
Yashika, Shreya.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm done. You can leave the class. Ananta present. Okay, Ananta, I'll give you. All right. Yeah, Saurav, I've given you. Bye bye then. See you tomorrow.